Do you still follow any of the Ingram club accounts?
I unfollowed quite a bit of them because they were being cringe.
I think I still follow the feminism club account and the
I'm
Cascade.
including this, by the way.
Okay, it's all
fine.
All right.
Yeah, anyway, clubs in high school. I did Mesa. I did Fun Engineering Club, and I did board game club. Was not a real club, but I went.
There's
to that
the
a
end
lot.
right there, Ben. Can you make that jump?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. You're not even.
Oh,
gonna
I
try.
get it. You have to fall down.
All right. So up we go on to another stage, another episode.
Huh. This
Even
seems sus.
clubs. I was a part of a couple clubs, such as Orange Juice Club.
That was a fake.
That was like a scary Veneer club.
Yeah,
right?
apparently it existed long before him. It was actually a club that was originally designed for people to make friends or whatever.
Oh, that's good. And then Veneer took
over.
You guys just goofed.
And just drank orange juice or
Yeah.
whatever juice is available.
That kind of sounds like if it was if that was a club at UW, I would think it's a money laundering scheme because I say that and that's a really serious accusation. But there is a club called the... I don't want to incriminate anyone. So there is a club that exists as an extra club for a certain gaming club to get double the club funds.
Oh.
Because clubs get a $1,000 allocation every year. So you know what's interesting about the money allocation? We use the money allocation to rent rooms on campus. Why does this system exist?
Yeah.
Why do we get money from the activities center to rent out rooms on campus? Why is that a cycle? Why don't they just cut that out? I understand they should prioritize organized clubs for renting rooms, right?
Yeah.
So they give them money and they make them go spend the money to organize to organize, right? That's definitely what they should prioritize. But why does money need to be involved?
Yeah, for on campus.
The cash flow doesn't matter. Nobody profits from this.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything. Nobody gains or loses money from this. It's kind of just a hassle. I mean, we have to apply to become a club each year.
Yeah.
And we get our funding and stuff. We get $1,000 a quarter. No, $1,000 a year, not a quarter. That'd be insane. But yes, there is a club that exists just to give a certain other club double the funds. And they just get away with that.
Well, you know.
They kind of need it. But I don't think it's still not morally very cool.
Yeah.
You're cruising on this stage so far.
Yeah. I'm doing well.
Pretty good. So you can't kill those eyeball guys.
No, I don't think so.
I
never tried spinning them, but I wouldn't.
They're
think
kind
you
of
can
annoying
roll
because they look so killable.
Yeah.
You know?
Anyways, back to clubs. Another club I was a part of was robotics, which was really something.
Yeah, there were some colorful characters in robotics.
Oh,
from
for
what I
sure.
saw. There were some interesting people.
When we watched The Social Network together, it reminded me that the Int J type that Mark Zuckerberg is, the I'm smarter than you kind of thing, whatever Mark Zuckerberg is. That was just embodied a whole lot of people.
That kind of felt like
it's-
what Robotics Club was all about. Who can int J the hardest?
Yeah.
And you guys just kind of built.
We built
basic
robots
robots.
for these tournaments. The guy who invented the Segway, Dean Kamen, created this robotics organization.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's interesting. He invented a bunch of other stuff, but he's mostly known for inventing the Segway.
Oh, okay.
All right.
God, I forgot what I was
The
gonna
mall
say.
cop transportation of choice.
But I remember you go to these competitions. They design a game every year. You design your robot for it. I remember there was this judge every year I'd see. He'd just wear a kilt. He's one of those odd
Scottish independence
fellas.
Are they necessarily Scottish independence fellas?
No.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Ben, you know the funny... I don't know why. I'm trying to think of funny history anecdotes right now. I'm feeling a history anecdote.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you know the story about Marie Antoinette's last words?
Let them eat cake.
No, that's her famous quote.
Oh, I
but
see.
her last words were, so this has been well documented by the Fake Grand Order. But
Gross.
yeah, because Marie Antoinette's in the game. the executioner Samson is also in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Charles Henry Sampson.
There's like random, like obscure historical characters.
Yeah, no, there totally
like,
is.
Gilderoy.
Gilderoy is a weird one. Yeah, the Celtic stuff is really prominent now as well, which is weird. Oh my
Whoa.
goodness!
How did I do
Nice.
that?
You just kind of walked under it. No,
Anyway.
so Samson's the guy who I believe he like basically during the super bloody French Revolution, he's the guy who went crazy with power, and then the people executed him as well, right?
I thought that was Robespierre.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
that
he
was
was just an
Robespierre.
executioner.
He was.
Why was Robespierre the guy in the fucking game then? Because he'd be epic.
Robespierre would be actually cool, but then they'd probably make him.
You know Napoleon's
I don't
like
think
a big
they'd make him
scary
any
buff
bigger.
guy, right?
Yeah, he's
Also-
huge.
Shout out to Kyle's podcast, Tyler's Basement. They talk about Fate in literally every episode now because the two Kyles can't shut up about it.
I actually started listening to the podcast because it's on Spotify now.
That's cool.
It's good.
And what's cool, and what I'll say about that is me and Jackson have kept the Fate talk down, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm really trying to because I don't think this is the place for it.
No, if we were, like, if you want to... What we should do is me and you and Kyle should play like Fate Extell
that's
Link
what I
or
was
something.
thinking,
We
yeah.
should just go nuts with that. I'll put that on the whiteboard. Or Fire Emblem. That's also on the whiteboard right now, as you can see. Anyway, Marie Antoinette's last words were she was walking up to the gallows to be executed, and I think she like stepped on Samson's foot or something, and she just said sorry, and her last words were sorry. What did she? Was there a full sentence there? Did she say like I didn't mean to or
honestly,
something?
I don't know the full quote, but it's something along those.
Yeah, I don't know
Hate
either.
to see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna like rewrite this for a second. Did Ben just die
The
spectacularly?
same guy. The last.
But I
eyeball.
moved around it. I tried.
Yeah.
So Ben, you know, how would you feel about Crash from Smash, Ben?
I think there's potential.
You haven't seen all his power ups because he doesn't have them in this game.
Because he's just like vanilla Crash.
Yeah.
It's like vanilla Sonic and one. All I can do is spin, pretty
Yeah.
much.
I think they give him like a.
Was the
belly
charge
flop.
spin dash even in the first game?
No.
Are you sure? I don't think it was either, but I'm not 100% sure.
I know that you could like go down, like you could turn into a ball whenever you wanted.
That's cool.
But you could not like charge up.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, the spin dash
I
was an
think that
addition to the
was
second game.
the second one, and then there was Sonic CD, which introduced like
This game is truly the game that destroyed the Sega Saturn, right? Not Mario 64. This game.
Oh yeah,
This
absolutely.
was the one we're playing.
Dotty Nod.
Yeah, you know.
they should make more games like this. You
Were
know?
they around before this game came out? Was this like their debut?
Yeah, I think it probably.
I think we already
Is that
had this
Jack and
conversation.
Daxter. I
Oh,
don't know
that
which came first.
and that was before, yeah.
I think actually, honestly, I think they came out after Crash.
The Crash or
Yeah,
the
Jack and
Bandicoot?
Daxter was PS2, I thought.
Yeah,
Which came first, the Crash or the Bandicoot?
Bandicoot, obviously.
Fuck is it made of? Whatever.
Should we even do that? Should we just skip that?
You know what? I'm gonna calm down.
'Cause there's a clear pattern to doing that.
I know how to do it now. Okay.
It's like Minecraft.
1, 2, bam, 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 bam.
Okay.
Wow,
Better.
like surgery. They did surgery on a box.
Oh. So when are one of us going to get on Kyle's
That was
podcast?
awful.
I'm assuming it's gonna be you.
It'd probably
first.
be you.
Yeah. Why?
I don't
Because
know.
they've mentioned it on the podcast.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been watching. I listened to the last couple.
Oh no! Maybe jump forward and like around them.
Oh, I see. Like use 3D.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not actually sure.
So if Ben V was in Fate, would he be a berserker?
Absolutely.
Would you want to be a berserker?
I don't know what that means.
Those are the ones that are all crazy and they deal all. So, like for example, no, old curve the Fate talk. Florence Nightingale is a berserker, and she's just Florence Nightingale, but she's like crazy. So she like when you meet her, she's like, "Uh oh, your arm is injured. Time to chop it off."
I think
And
more
you're like-
people need to be crazy, you know? In Fate, like, because most people from history were just bonkers.
Yeah,
not
no,
say
you're
that.
totally right.
Columbus is not. He's a rider because he captained a ship.
Oh, I
But
get it.
he goes kind of cuckoo. He gets gross. No, did I send you that, Ben? There's a screenshot from the Columbus part where he's like, I wanted to make this whole. He like it reveals that he's the villain at the end, but you're like, oh, you're like, oh, you're Columbus. So it's not like I was expecting that or anything. And he wants to just make the whole world that you're in his like slaves.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Because it's like an epic Columbus moment.
All right.
I hope this. Actually, you can just take the hit. Nice.
By the way, what is the name of this stage? Do you remember?
No, it's not heavy machinery. We're really close to the end.
Yeah, we are. We're almost there, Ben. It is. Castle Machinery is the next level, I think. This one is Jaws of Darkness. Unless this is Castle.
No, Jaws of Darkness was the Ruins level. You got the gem, second gem.
So then he has. We're here.
Oh.
Oh wow! Oh my God! You got the gem. Well, you didn't die at all.
No, it's not a colored gem.
Oh, okay. So wait. So how do you get that gem then?
That's just you break all the boxes.
Yeah.
But he broke all the boxes and he didn't get any gems. Well, because not all the levels have.
Yeah.
Not all the. That's what you're saying. Not they don't all have gems.
No. Well, they all have gems, but not all of them have colored gems.
I've heard of this boss.
And
Really?
some of them don't have regular gems.
Yeah.
I'm a little.
Okay, here we
nervous.
go.
This one might be kind of funny.
So
Is it hard?
I don't know.
Can you hit him?
You gotta hit the slime.
Oh,
And the slime hurt. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
That his decal on the floor is gross.
Oh, for sure.
Like he's a gross enough looking character, but having to look at his skull just makes it so much worse.
How? Wait, do I have to wait for them to not?
No, you just gotta bounce on them and then it squirts at him.
Oh, okay. That doesn't seem that difficult.
Yeah. Well, it's
It's
probably
not very many platformers that actually really have well-designed bosses, it feels.
Oh, you died? You just vanished.
Yeah.
What happened?
I got hit by the purple.
Especially like super early bosses, like or early platformers, they don't really have the most well-designed bosses.
Oh, yeah. No. Platformers are all about the levels.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's really hard to design good bosses. These are fine.
Yeah.
These ones you've been doing in Crash they're perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
They're serviceable, but they're not like great, right?
No. So I think of like Mario bosses, like I don't know, like the
Jump on them
Rhinox or whatever they're called,
times.
Resinors.
The resin. What game is that? What?
It might be 3. It's just the 4 rhinoceros.
Oh,
rhinoceroses
yeah, that's from Mario World boss.
Mario World.
Mario 3, all the bosses are the Koopalings.
Oh, okay.
And they're a little bit different. Some of them are really scary to fight against, actually, because they jump around all crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're hard. I feel like I've said this many times before, but I haven't for a while. Super Mario Bros. 3 is like my favorite 2D, except Yoshi's Island counts, so that's probably my favorite one, actually. Don't get hit by the purple, he's gonna throw it.
I know. Oh, he threw
3D
3.
games are just about recognizing patterns, as they say.
Yeah, no, he kind of whipped that at you.
No, yeah.
He kind of that had some pop to it, you know. It's some zip. It's some palap, you know. It's some of that going on.
I'm probably gonna game over.
Last week there was a. It doesn't matter. It's a boss. Last week there was a Mariners game, and they. So I was looking at the win probability chart for this game, Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
They had a 99.8% chance to win the game. They were leading the game 7-3. It was in the bottom of the ninth, and there were 2 outs, and they lost 10-7 in the same inning.
Huh.
And then you know the craziest part about that? They made a trade with San Diego, the team that they lost to. San Diego traded for those 2 pitchers that blew that game. And in your head, you're like, what? Why would they want those guys? Those guys fucking sucked.
Yeah.
So it looks like you have to do 1 slime, 2 slime, 3 slime, and then is he dead or does he have 1
No,
more
there's
health?
one more hit.
And you have to do something else, I'm guessing?
Probably.
Something funny?
Some kind of funny, you could say.
Okay, Ben, dial in here, dial in. Gamer. We can't let it end like this.
I absolutely can't, though.
Oh, shut up! Come on, you got this. It's fine. So anyway, what's your favorite Eldritch horror, Jackson?
You gotta go with one that's like unordinary, like one you normally wouldn't pick. Like Cthulhu's the obvious choice.
Yeah.
That's
Like I
the
asked
one.
Ben V what his favorite Eldritch horror was, and he said Cthulhu.
I don't honestly know enough about them. Well, he's kind of going crazy.
Yeah, no. So right when I started college, I bought a book that was all about.
Oh no.
I bought a book that was all about Cthulhu, and that was like different Cthulhu and Eldritch God stories. Oh my god!
Oh,
Nice.
I see. I have to jump on his head.
That was like Cthulhu and other Eldritch God stories, and I read part of it, but I got kind of bored. I think I don't really remember, but I was really into the Eldritch Gods at one point because the Eldritch Gods are very well documented in. The characters do that all the time in this game. They try to they try to flap with arms.
It's like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Well, it's like funny cartoon, yeah. But they're very well documented in board games. I have Arkham Horror, which is a board game that's all about fighting the monsters of Cthulhu's realm. I have there's Stormy Ascent.
Yeah.
I have
Are we gonna?
this is still a level, right? This is a full level. The lab.
I honestly don't remember.
Probably a smaller level.
We'll take a look. Anyway, I have Elder Sign, which is another game where you fight an eldritch monster. That one's in a museum. But board games, the World of Board Games have done a great job with those kind of games. I think they're a lot of fun. It's pretty cool to be fighting, and it's something video games have not really taken much advantage of. I think there was a game in Humble Bundle called Was it just called Call of Cthulhu, Ben?
Yeah.
That game looks really cool, like a cool horror game. I kind of want to give that a try.
Oh yeah.
The atmosphere of the Innsmouth is pretty interesting, actually. Anyway, you want to pause it, Ben? We're going to do next time, we're going to do one more episode. What we'll do is, if he beats the game before we run out of time, we'll have you try Stormy Ascent.
Okay.
So see y'all later, everyone. Final episode coming up next.